Jonesboro, Arkansas celebrated its Sesquicentennial this year. It turned 150 years old and has come a long way in that 150 years. The area that is now Jonesboro began, like most of the United States, as lands native to Indians. The Indian tribes in northern Arkansas included the Osages, Caddos, and the Quapaws. These Native Americans played such an important role in the city's beginnings. The local university's mascot was, until 2007, the Indians. The first permanent settlement of Jonesboro was in 1815. Eventually, around late 1858, the Arkansas legislature decided that the state needed a new county. Senator William A. Jones pushed to have it be carved out of land from Greene, Mississippi, and Poinsett counties. Senator Thomas B. Craighead, who represented Mississippi County, didn't want to lose some of his county's richest farmland. He staunchly opposed the new county, and each time a motion was made to create the new county, Senator Craighead blocked it. One day, when Craighead wasn't present, Jones presented the bill to make the final decision on the new county. Because of Craighead's absence, the bill passed and a new county was created. In deference to his colleague, Jones named the county Craighead. The location of the county seat was determined when a farmer named Fergus Snoddy offered to give up 15 of his acres to create the city. J. N. Burke was the official surveyor. After its creation, the county seat was named Jonesboro, after the senator who fought so hard for its creation. The population of the city at the time was 150. Jonesboro was officially incorporated in 1883. One of the first concerns of Jonesboro's early leaders was to build a city courthouse. There were many obstacles to building the structure. When the city was founded in 1859, citizens chose the highest point nearest the center of the city as the best site for the new courthouse. The local sportsmen were opposed to construction here because the area was full of wildlife and they didn't want to ruin hunting. Their concerns were overruled and the courthouse was built on this apex. After it was finally completed, the original Craighead County Courthouse was destroyed in a fire in 1869. After that, a space across the street was leased out and used as a courthouse. That building too was destroyed by a fire in 1876. After its destruction, a new courthouse was built on the same site. Amazingly, this one too was burnt down when a fire swept through downtown Jonesboro in 1878. This fire reportedly started in a barroom brawl and wiped out a majority of the new town's downtown area. Construction on another courthouse began and was finished in 1886. This building stayed until 1934 when it was torn down and a new and larger courthouse was built. This bit of the courthouse is still being used today. During the Civil War, the yard in front of the courthouse was the site of the skirmish at Jonesboro. On August 2, 1862, a group of Union soldiers captured some Confederate troops near Jonesboro and moved them to the courthouse, where some other Confederate troops attacked and defeated the Union troops. Today, there's still a marker on the spot in front of the courthouse where the battle took place. Soon after Jonesboro's founding, in July of 1900, a hospital was founded by the Olivetan Benedictine sisters who resided in Jonesboro. They named it St. Bernard's. It began as a 6-room house. Today, it has expanded to include many different outpatient centers and wings. It continues to have some of the most innovative technologies of the day and is a landmark of downtown Jonesboro. As the city celebrates its sesquicentennial, Arkansas State University is celebrating its 100th birthday. The university's celebration began in April of 2009, 100 years since its founding, and will end in October of 2010, which marks the centennial celebration of the first day of classes. The college began in 1909 as part of the result of legislature that established 4 districts in the state and required a public school of agriculture be founded in each. Jonesboro was the site of the school in the 1st district. In April, the school was created and named the 1st District Agricultural School. The community donated 200 acres and $40,000 for the college. In 1925, it became the 1st District Agricultural and Mechanical College. In 1933, it was renamed Arkansas State College. Its last name change was in 1967, when the college was granted university status and became known as Arkansas State University. The school has expanded to include 6 different campuses, the largest of which is the original Jonesboro campus, and the university also encompasses 2 technical center schools. The school has come a long way in 100 years. In 1913, the graduating class had 5 members. In 2009, there were more than 63,000 ASU alumni. Jonesboro is a dynamic community, full of constant economic growth with a booming and diverse business scene. Jonesboro's abundant workforce, low utility rates, and ASU all serve to lower the cost of doing business in the area. There are more than 100 industrial plants or facilities in the Jonesboro area. The city is currently home to plant sites in 4 industrial parks. Jonesboro also has a well-developed transportation infrastructure, including 2 railroads, 41 trucking companies, and a municipal airport. Besides the ready workforce, low cost, and central locations that Jonesboro provides for business owners, the Jonesboro Regional Chamber of Commerce is a huge force behind the growing industry in the area. The Chamber of Commerce works with local businesses and professionals to bring more industry and business to Jonesboro and to effectively assist existing industries in the area. In 1903, J.F. Christie came to Jonesboro and consolidated all of the privately owned separate water and light plants. He realized the necessity of combining the water and light plants with the new sewer system. Once all of the plants were unified, 3 improvement districts were authorized, 1 each for water, electric, and sewer systems in Jonesboro. It's been 107 years since its creation, and Jonesboro's City Water and Light has grown remarkably. Today, City Water and Light is the only municipal improvement utility which serves water, sewer, and electricity to citizens in Arkansas. City Water and Light's success is marked by the existence of excess capacity in all 3 of its services and some of the lowest utility rates in the nation. There have always been a myriad of churches in Jonesboro. Ironically, in the 1930s, there were a series of violent religious conflicts in Jonesboro that ended with the involvement of the National Guard. One man caused the animosity. Joe Jeffers, a traveling evangelist, began charging the pastor of the Baptist church and the mayor of immoral conduct. There was a major brawl between the 2 sides. Many of Jeffers' supporters went as far as to attack both Mayor Bosler and the Chief of Police, W.C. Craig. Most of Jonesboro's residents were involved on one side or the other. The argument became so violent that Governor Harvey Parnell brought in troops from Arkansas State College, which is now ASU, as well as other reinforcements. Eventually, Jeffers left town and the conflict was quelled. Jonesboro is also the birthplace of many famous Americans. John Grisham, the author, was born in Jonesboro, and many of the settings in his books reflect his Southern past. The 1990 Miss America, Debbie Turner, graduated from both Jonesboro High School and ASU. Earl Bell, an Olympic pole vaulter, still resides in Jonesboro. In 1932, Hattie Caraway, a Jonesboro resident, became the first woman elected to serve as a United States Senator. Jonesboro has come a long way in the 150 years since its founding in 1859. The county courthouse has become an historic cornerstone of the area, a major hospital was built, a successful college was begun, and in the years between there were violent religious conflicts, the creation of city infrastructure and industry, and many famous people to come from Jonesboro. Jonesboro is now the largest city in northeast Arkansas and the 5th most populous in the state. It has blossomed from 15 spare acres of farmland into a bustling community with a rich historical and cultural inheritance.